home a while ago and I relaxed for a bit, and then I thought I'd go grocery shopping, but I feel like that's just not gonna happen today because just look at this. I mean, it's not like I needed anything urgently, so I guess I'll just go grocery shopping tomorrow. I just genuinely didn't expect it to rain because this past week, or even like the past 10 days, were just hell on earth here in Germany because of the horrible heat wave. Like, it's still like, I feel like my apartment is still holding the heat from like 3 days ago, which is crazy, but it's so warm. And I've been sleeping with like an open balcony door for days now, like, and it's just not cooling down. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually stand outside for a bit and just enjoy the slight breeze that is happening outside right now because it's just been weeks without rain at this point. Look at my flowers. I bought fresh flowers a few days ago and they're just, because it's so hot in my apartment, I think they're just like, they're hanging. Good morning. I didn't end up studying anymore after my walk yesterday because I was just so tired. I couldn't even imagine studying anymore. So I basically just collapsed on my bed because I was so exhausted. Tuesdays are a really long day for me, so honestly I'm not surprised. Today is also a very long day and it's currently 7 a.m. I need to wash my face. I didn't even take off my makeup last night, which it's not good, but this is exam season. This is what exam season is always like. It's so gloomy outside. I'm so happy. I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's because I'm sitting in front of a screen all day, but my eyes are so tired. And I've been using like these eye drops that are supposed to help with blue light, but I feel like they're just making my eyesight worse. The weather is looking so gloomy, which I'm thrilled about because finally. To be in class because it's like the last week before, or I think next week is the last week before exams technically, so I think today should be a normal class, but they usually do like old exam questions and stuff, so it's really good to be there. So of course I'm going because I'm responsible. So I'm gonna go for a walk. I downloaded some like motivation speeches from YouTube, so I'm gonna listen to those, and this time I'm gonna come back. It's still gonna be pretty early in the evening, like it's only gonna be 8:30, 9 p.m. maybe, so I feel like this time I'm gonna be able to actually study after my walk. I'm actually so excited to go for a walk while it's pretty cool outside, and it's gonna like get cooler because it's the evening. Because the past few days, like I said, even like going for a walk was impossible because it was so hot. You know, I used to be known for pulling all-nighters during the exam season, and now I can't even stay up until 1 a.m. Like, I have a really good sleep schedule at the moment where I like go to bed at 12 a.m. and then I wake up at 7 a.m. and I feel good-ish with that. The problem is that I'm a night studier. Like, I study the best when it's at night. I don't know what it is about the day that just keeps me from studying and like achieving my full potential as a student, as a crammer. But it's just not happening. I don't know what it is. Like the last few exam seasons, like last few semesters, I didn't go to class at all. I just showed up to the exam basically. I studied on my own at home and I had my little like all-nighter schedule and it was fine. I don't know why I decided to be responsible this semester and just go to every class, which is kind of biting me in the ass right now because I don't really know the material any better from going to class. And now I only have 9 days left until all my exams start. And I don't want to just pass. Like I want to pass with a certain grade. I want to pass with a certain grade because I have a GPA that I need to kind of keep above a certain GPA for the kinds of master programs that I want to apply to. Like there are a few that do require a minimum GPA, and at the moment I am quite above it, but I know that because of the nature of these upcoming exams, there is the danger of me just kind of sliding down and not making the GPA, which would suck ass. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just get my shit together and try and get the best grades that I can, which is really hard for me because I'm not really a math person, and most of the exams that I have left are very mathy classes with a lot of math content. So my plan for right now is to put a 40-minute timer and spend the next 40 minutes reading this summary that I have. It's actually a summary made by another student from a couple semesters ago, and the reason why I want to do it like that is because I found that if I can just read through the entire material at once, I have a much better grasp on the topics, and I find it much easier to kind of know what even is going on, because the problem with just going to class every week is I forgot what we did 2 months ago. So I need to just go through everything once so I have kind of an idea of what I'm even studying, and then I can, try to remember and try to apply it to like, I don't know, different transfer exercises and stuff like that. So I just found that it works for me. I know it's not like the best study method, but it's what I need. It's like what I need to do to lay a ground, like a basic knowledge, ground knowledge, or whatever you want to call it. It works for me. It has worked for me in the past, so that's what I'm going to do for the next 40 minutes before I have to leave for class. Like it's 8:40 right now, so I'm gonna 40 minutes I think is good. And then I have 10 minutes to get ready and leave for class. And then I have a class, and then I'm just gonna spend some time reading this. Text, but also try and like explain it to myself as I go, because I find that if I pretend that I already know what I'm reading and like I know how to talk about it, I feel like it's easier to learn it by heart. Like I don't know if it actually helps, but if I pretend that I'm the one who said something and not the text told me something, then maybe it's easier. I'm not sure if it actually is, but I'm cramming, and this is one of the methods. And also there's a fly here and it's annoying, but the thing is I have to keep my door open because there's just so much heat trapped inside my apartment from the heat wave from last week, and it's been days since it's cooled down and it's still really warm. Like yesterday I opened my closet and like a heat wave just kind of crashed into my face, and I was like, this is insane. And then I put on my jeans and they were warm. It's not nice. It's not nice in my apartment right now, and I hope that for the next 20 something days it's just not going to be that hot again, because I'm not going to survive exam season if it is. In 40 minutes, I barely made any progress. I'm on page 2 out of 58. I'm home. I don't want to do anything, but I know I have to. So I think I'm gonna make myself something to drink and then I'll sit down and maybe I'll join a study Discord voice call. I'll just try to get through as many pages of the summary as I can because I need to make some progress. The exam is next week and I don't feel prepared at all. And it's like that 60-page summary is not even like the full content of, like, it's just half of the content that I need to know. And then there's also, we did like a simulation game of, like, we were a country or like a region in the world and we had to expand our company to like different regions, and it was like a simulation game basically, and then we also had to read a book. And I haven't read the book, so I have some questions, some example questions that I've turned into Quizlet cards to like study. And I don't know if I should read the book because it's like 3 chapters, but the chapters are over 100 pages long, like all 3 of them. I don't know. There's a lot of content that I need to study, and it's just for one exam. And there's also a lot of math that I have to study, so I'm just not feeling any of it right now. I also need to study the psychology stuff, which is like top priority because I get most credits for my psychology module this semester. So I need to do well in those exams. I guess it will be fine. I have amazing news. I just heard back from my professor, one of my professors, but specifically the one that I messaged, like I emailed her and asked her if I could maybe, like if she could maybe be my supervisor for my bachelor's thesis. And she just emailed me back and she said yes. I needed that today. I needed a win. It's hard to believe, but I actually woke up on time. The weather outside is amazing. It's cool. I'm just so sleepy, but today we're gonna study. We're gonna study really hard, right? We have 4 different classes to catch up on content for. The exams are next week. So we just have to do the best we can do today. There are so many things that I want to do today. I kind of want to go to a coffee shop, and my favorite one opens in like 30 minutes, so I could technically go there and study for a bit. And also what I kind of want to do is I want to go to uni, specifically to the library, and pick up a few books on like startups and marketing and stuff like that, because I want to read that stuff, but at the same time it's like I'm not going to touch those books until I'm done with my exams, which isn't until like the end of July. So it doesn't really make sense to get the books now, but I kind of want to do it anyway, so I can maybe at least like look at them and be motivated by them. At the same time, like I'm looking outside right now and it's looking bad. Like I think it's gonna rain, which I'm not against. I am very happy if it's gonna rain, but I don't know if I want to go outside in this weather. I don't know. I do have an umbrella.